friends, it's Amanda. I have a little bit of a somber vlog for today. I'm sitting here at the park with Chauncey to sort of clear my head because this afternoon at 2:45 Gandalf crossed the Rainbow Bridge. He had a sudden change in his health at 7 o'clock last night. It was after hours for my vet. I tried contacting the after hours emergency vet, but they weren't answering their phone, so I had to wait until today to take him in. His condition continued to deteriorate, but I suspected he was passing a stone because he could not urinate even though he tried. Either that or a bowel blockage, because he does tend to eat plastic like a weirdo, and I knew someday that something would happen like that. So I thought it was either of those two scenarios, but his symptoms were leading me more towards it being some sort of a kidney stone or something that he was trying to pass. So I did take him to the vet today, and they did x-rays and they did some blood work and all of these tests, and the x-ray showed that he did have a blockage in his urethra. It was a stone. Because he could not urinate, the stone completely plugged up his urethra, the opening. His bladder had swelled to the size of a small lemon, and as a result, it backed up. His urinary tract backed up into his kidneys, and one of his kidneys was the size of a golf ball. So given his age, the options were to go ahead and perform surgery to remove the stone, empty the bladder, but he still had the possibility of having kidney damage or a kidney disease or whatnot. And surgery on a senior cat is risky anyway. Both the vet and I decided that the best thing for him was to let him go peacefully and not let him linger in pain. As I have mentioned in the past, I rescued Gandalf when he was 13 years old from the shelter that I volunteer at. When I got him, I knew I wouldn't have a lot of time with him, but I wanted to make sure to get him because I know firsthand that the seniors are usually the last to be adopted in the shelter. Pardon Chauncey, she sees another dog. So the seniors are usually the last to be adopted, them and the FIV positive cats. So I wanted to make sure to give a senior a good last few years. So I got Gandalf because I fell in love with Gandalf, and he was amazing. He was the sweetest kitty I've ever owned in my whole life. He was an absolute lover boy. He was quirky. He had some weird quirks about him, but he had the greatest little personality. He used to always want to be on me. He always wanted to be on me. He always wanted his belly rubbed. That's another quirky thing. I've never had a cat before that liked their belly rubbed. And you know, I've known cats that will let you rub their belly for a couple minutes, but he wanted his belly rubbed constantly. He didn't want you to stop. He just loved it so much. And he was just such a sweetheart. But I did have a very good few years with him, and so I have no regrets adopting him and giving him a good 3 years of his life in a happy home where he was spoiled rotten and given all the love in the world. No regrets at all. I also don't regret this money I've spent to take him to get veterinary care. I will have to likely live with a tightened belt for a while. That won't hurt anything. I could stand to lose some weight, but I can live that way just fine. It's not a money issue for me. And the thought that anybody would not take their animal to the vet because of money, just that's heartbreaking. I have an excellent vet. I have an amazing vet team. My vet, he knows that I don't make a lot of money, and so he has no problem setting up payment plans for me. I usually pay him back within 1 to 2 months. I'll pay it off. And but he's awesome. He knows that I'm good for it. I'm a person of my word and honor, and he always gets every dime back, and lots and lots and lots of referrals from me. So anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to, I didn't want to make this a long vlog entry just because I'm here at the park with Chauncey just to try to get my head off of things, get my mind off of what's happened. It's only been about an hour and a half since Gandalf was put down. So anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know, if you don't see me for a few days or a week or whatever, I'm gonna try to get a video up for Sunday or Monday. If not, just know that I'm kind of dealing with some stuff right now. So I will be back to it as soon as I am able. Anyway, I hope you're all having a beautiful, wonderful day. It is a beautiful day. If this was going to happen, it couldn't have happened on a more beautiful, wonderful, warm, clear sky, sunny spring day. That is a light at the end of the tunnel. So anyway, I'm going to now give Chauncey lots of loves and attention. And oh, I should mention that when I got home with the empty pet taxi, the little kitty carrier, Chauncey knew something was up because it was empty. Gandalf wasn't there, but she could smell him. She also could smell the vet office all over me. And she actually likes going to the vet. She doesn't mind it. She could smell the vet office all over me, and she knew. It's so funny. I brought her home a Benny Boldy from the vet, which is like a dried chicken liver. And she knew that I brought her a treat without me even saying anything. She could smell it on me, along with the vet office. And she knows, she associates the smell of the vet office also with getting treats. But anyway, so back to Chauncey. I'm going to give her lots of attention now and play with her here in the park, and have a really lovely afternoon with her before I go home. And anyway, I just wanted to share this with you all, since I know that I have introduced you all to Gandalf before in previous video. So anyway, I hope you have a lovely day. Thank you. Bye.